Hey guys, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Attorney Trilogy, Justice for All. Last we left off, we were investigating about the incident that took place 6 months before the murder of the Ringmaster, involving the Ringmaster himself, Regina, her tiger Leon, and Acro. Let's just jump right in and see what happens. Alrighty, so I believe we broke the psyche locks that Mo had, but we never actually continued on with the conversation, so let's do that right now. It's just like you said, you know, the accident. Did someone die? No, obviously not. No, but it would have probably been better if he had... What? How would that have been better? He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in. Coma? All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. Oh, it's not Acro. Okay, so... And that's all he's ever going to be able to do. I see. How is he related to Acro? Yeah, okay, yeah, I was about to say probably a brother. So that's why Acro I believe the note was for Regina, right? And I think Acro called her the murderer because of the lion, and his brother obviously because he's in a coma and probably never gonna wake up. He's as good as dead, essentially, so... Huh? The person who got bit was Acro's brother. I guess yeah, I guess that's why he didn't mention his brother. How did he actually lose his legs though? Did he like jump in trying to protect his brother and somehow lost his legs in the process? Brother? They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Oh my god. Of course, cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team cut down together in their prime. Acro's brother? Who's Acro's younger brother? Sean Dingling. Sean Dingling? I feel like I heard that. Oh, cause Acro Dingling. I'm like, wait, I feel like I heard Dingling before. But everyone always called him Bat. They both look to be around the same age. He definitely looks younger though. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall. Of course, another person who fell in love with Regina. I believe that's also why Acro commented on Regina's cruelness, right? Her innocence and her cruelness. Because I'm sure she just played around with his feelings. Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina. 6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon." Why'd he do that? I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. Oh god. I'm shocked he survived that. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. He? You mean Leon? Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Oh god. That is awful. Holy sh... Some sick grin. No way! That's impossible! But even, like... just assuming that Acro planned to kill Regina, right? And he called her to the lodge house at 10 p.m. Like, if he saw it was the Ringmaster who came instead of Regina, then why would he kill the Ringmaster who was... I guess that's because maybe the Ringmaster let Regina get away with it, right? I don't know. But, you know, Regina's not completely at fault here. She didn't really directly cause anything. No way, that's impossible! A smirking lion, a flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events? Are we thinking Regina said or gave the lion some kind of sign to bite down? Is that why they're mentioning that the lion was smiling or something? That could be interesting. Nick, can lions smile? We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. Yeah. But I mean, if you take the guy to the hospital in a very serious state, like, don't you have to explain what happened? The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. Damn. So that's what really happened? Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shaka 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 shaka. What? It's the same pepper. I'm so confused as to how the pepper comes into play. There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self. Achoo! Achoo! Oh shit! The pepper made her sneeze. Do you think Regina used the pepper on Leon to force him to bite down? Nice, what a wonderful sneeze. Huh? You think so? You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's basic clownmanship. Girlie, I know you got it, you understand that. Nick, I think I'd make a good clown. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer. Does Regina sneeze with pepper too? She does. Bat would always tease her with pepper. But Bat? From my point of view, those two always looked so perfect together. Okay, so, the pepper must have played a key role in the incident 6 months ago. That's probably why it was locked up in that chest. I guess it was some kind of evidence? But... yeah... they look perfect together, huh? Do we have Bat's profile now? We do. He's 4 years younger. Hit on the head 6 months ago by Leon. Then how did Acro injure both his legs? We never got info about that. Can I present Acro? He's always been a very private guy. When he came, he was only about 10 years old. We had just started the very big circus around the time that Russell took him in. These are really hard memories to bring up. Acro was so happy to have joined the circus. He was especially grateful to the ringmaster, and I'm sure he's grateful to you too. Huh? He's grateful to me? Oh shucks, you guys are exaggerating. He's fidgeting around so much you can tell that he's embarrassed. Right, I don't think we can talk to him anymore. Shall we go back to Acro and try to break his psyche lock? I don't know if we have enough, but we probably do, right? Oh, Mr. Wright, back again I see. Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else? We're going back because Acro is hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, it seems you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away. Okay, cool. Wait, can I actually talk to you? No. Alright, I'll present the Magatama. Let's see if we can crack the case. What you got, Acro? What you got? Reveal your secrets about the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how were you injured? Maybe you spent the last 6 months planning the murder, who knows? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes, unfortunately acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, you'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? I'm not sure what we're exactly supposed to present. Is it Leon?
Take that!
Leon. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. Uh-oh, he doesn't look happy. I know I'm on the right track, I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If the lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone. Yep. Now that I think about it, maybe a bat had the pepper somewhere on his body, and that's what made the lion sneeze. Who knows? I don't even know if lions sneeze. Bad. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got the terrible injury. Damn. Mo, he must have told you. Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Yeah, cut down together. That was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident, together, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken Acro's last psyche lock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. It must be the pepper, right? Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. Okay, never mind. It's just Regina. Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she's cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina is incapable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina? I've got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? Doe? Doe? Maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along. The note? This. Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. Okay, so we're bringing this up right now, right here, which is strange. I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. You wrote this and then you put it in her pocket. I'm surprised no one was able to tell from the handwriting. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Attorney. I Okay, so tell us more about the legs. I figured it was just during the fight, but what exactly happened? My legs were injured by Leon. 6 months ago. My younger brother, Pat, had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. If I can't put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date. Oh my god. Dude, that's horrible. That's insane. Didn't he know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid too. But that lion was very old to begin with. And age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened. We just wanted to take her out to the movies. Poor Bat. When Leon jumped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me and that's how I ended up. That is such a horrible thing to happen to a couple of siblings. It's atrocious, dude. What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. I surely hope Acro is not the culprit, man. I like him too much. Pat and Regina. They were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is that? There's blood on it. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross, it's covered in blood. Oh shit, is there like... Oh my god, is there like pepper on it? Cause that would make sense. Why? Cause you know... Oh my god, hold on. The scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. Shoot, dude, it's looking more and more like it's Regina who's the culprit. Wait. I just completely blanked out. Did he just say it was a present from Regina to Bat? What? Holy shit, can I look at it? No. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously. It wasn't that he was smiling, he was just about to sneeze. Oh. When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick! I know, Mo said the same thing. What do you think it all means? Is that Regina? I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. Or is that, Von Karma? Oh, it is. Holy shit, okay. Miss Von Karma? I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf. That scarf is gonna be your undoing, lady. But I'm not sure how pepper marks are still gonna be on that scarf 6 months later. But the scarf is evidence in the trial. That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served the summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness? Why are you surprised? She told us that last time. Come on, Acro. Let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. Now what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it, I'll figure something out. Look at you, all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. This is all beginning to come together now. To be continued. Man, yeah, I completely blanked out on the most important part because I was like too in my head thinking about what could have happened. Man, I feel like that I swear, I think that's what he said. I think he said he got it. Bat got the scarf as a present on the same day from Regina. All right, it looks like we're about to start the last part of the trial. Good morning, Max.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties.
You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today.
I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it.
Teehee. Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. Why? What's that gonna do? Is there a laxative in that shit? Regina!
Oh, fabulous, my sweetie pie princess. You came to watch my performance today?
Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this. Mo said that? So, what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end? Why did Mo tell her to come? That's so strange.
It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties?
Huh?
I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't,
Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on or even where she is. Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today I'm just a member of the audience.
Oh, fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there.
Good luck, Max. You're the best. Man, this trial, this whole case is just strange from start to finish. Regina's different, don't you think, Nick? Is she? Top of the morning to you, ladies. Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in a legal limbo. How long can you go?
Well.
Top of the morning to you, governor.
Top of the morning.
That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with the energy in the morning. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms lack higher brain function. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk. What? What? Why is everyone giving Max some milk?
Oh my, thanks.
I'm so confused. So how are you today, Wright? Well, I've got the feeling that today I'm going to face off against a real culprit. You mean Acro? Huh? You think he did it? Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line, literally. He's got guts to spare. If all I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses. What are you going to do then, Nick? I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Acro and to the truth. You're right, but it's gonna be tough. I don't know if it's Acro though. Like, all this time I know I've been saying it's probably this Acro guy that we haven't even met. And even when we did meet Acro, I still thought it was him. But like after learning about what happened 6 months ago and like the scarf, the whole pepper thing, well, here's the thing, right? Acro did write the note, but Regina also saw the note and she posted it on the bulletin board, right? So the ringmaster must have seen it. She knew that the ringmaster was going to see it. Now the question is, how was Regina, if it is Regina who's the culprit, how was she able to make sure that Acro was not at the meeting location at 10 p.m? I was gonna say because she takes him breakfast every morning, maybe she put some sleeping pills in there and he just kind of knocked out for the entire time. But then he is saying that he has seen somebody fly and that he's a witness. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. You're right, but it's gonna be tough. Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. And she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. You want us to make sure Regina watches? Yes, that's why I brought her to court today.
What's that supposed to mean?
She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. Damn, okay. That's a good point. That's a fair argument. She is very sheltered.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Miss Von Karma. You may proceed with your case.
The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events.
What's the meaning of this?
We have discovered a new witness, or shall I say, a new eyewitness. What's the difference? One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime.
Order, order! I had a feeling something like this would come up.
Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders. Poor Gumshoe. Yeah, man. At least Edgeworth was kind of nice to Gumshoe. Even though he, not always, but in general. Although I guess he always threatened Gumshoe with pay cuts.
Very well, please call your witness to the stand.
Time to get to work, or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. Sure, buddy, whatever rocks your boat. Oh, that's a lot of birds. Name and occupation? Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the very big circus. Where were you the night of the crime? I was in my room that night. If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene. My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window. The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed? Okay. Okay, so here we go, out of first testimony. What I witnessed. It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Then, a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. Okay, only from behind. That's kind of important, isn't it? Could have been anyone, including Regina. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming.
The witness's testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown.
If that's the case, there is very little the prosecution need add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night. Ooh, okay. Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness. A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. I think this is the first time she's gone off with her foolish fool stuff, this case. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did. Damn.
Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony?
In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened.
Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Okay, let's see what we got. Alright, here we go. What I witnessed. It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. I'll just push on everything. You said that you were resting in bed. One would thus assume that you turned off the lights in the room, correct? That's correct. But there are safety lights around the outside of the lodging house. It's so bright, sometimes it can make it hard to sleep.
If that's the case, wouldn't it be a good idea to close some curtains?
No answer for that, huh? I never really thought of that. I guess that means I'm off to buy some curtains.
Haha, sometimes I do make myself useful in these chambers.
What the hell? Ow! The witness will proceed with his testimony. Dude, the judge is...
Dude, just pay attention, Judge, okay? Leave the talking to us.
Kalash thump. It's in line with what Mo said. Your room is on the 3rd floor, right? Yes. And you said that you were resting in bed. That is correct. But you were still able to hear a sound from outside. I was indeed. Were the windows open? Pressing Acro doesn't seem to get results. But maybe something was contradicting what he said just now. Was there? Was there? Sure. There's a contradiction. There's a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given. If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence.
She's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction?
Shit, I didn't think this was gonna happen. I don't think I do. Am I just ready to take a hit now? Am I? I have nothing. I've got nothing. Resting in my bed. Around that time I heard a thump. Then a few moments later I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind. Let's push on that. The light in your room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed after all. So, with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window. The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front.
Did you see any other symbols?
The hat. I clearly saw the silk hat, as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica. The more I press him, the less results I seem to get. And maybe there was something fishy with his latest bit of testimony. Was there? Oh, I know what's fishy. Wasn't the hat at the scene of the crime? So it must have fallen during the struggle, right? Hold on. There's a contradiction. I don't know if it was during the struggle, but I do recall Mo saying that the hat was on all the time, but that was not true. There's a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given. There's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence.
She's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction?
Yeah. You claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? The silk hat. What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's hat as he flew by my window. Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night. That would have been quite difficult considering the state I'm in. Just looking outside of the window was a tough enough challenge for me. That's a shame because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene. That's the ringmaster's hat, right? This one? What? Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat. Why did he think it was the ringmaster's hat?
Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max has two silk hats?
No, this is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Sure. Which means Acro. Hey, you've been fibbing on the stand. Or like fibbing on the sit down, am I right?
Order!
As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick? Well, I opened my big mouth and I have to back it up. How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today? He has a grudge against Max. I don't know about that one. I don't think he does. He's actually quite fond of Max, I believe. Acro was dreaming. Acro is the real culprit. Commit perjury. Acro was dreaming. Here's the thing. I don't think he has a grudge against Max, right? Why would he? Although I guess because Max is in love with Regina. But no, he did badmouth Max last time we talked to him, right? I don't remember exactly, to be fair. Acro was dreaming. Acro is the real culprit. I don't want to say Acro is the real culprit, to be fair. But maybe that's what I'm supposed to say here. I mean, he doesn't have a grudge. I doubt, he was definitely not dreaming. So I guess the game wants me to pick Acro as the real culprit, but I don't know if I completely believe that. Alright, let's go with that. Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself. On this occasion? Accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of? Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry. Mr. Wright, are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor. Ha ha ha. I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab at an audience's hearts and minds. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book. Really? If you don't believe me, just look at this witness. He's calm enough for it to almost be scary. I find it hard to believe that he would actually kill the ringmaster. Like, does he have the motive? I still don't understand his motive to kill. Oh, the bird is that a J? I just don't think he has a motive to kill the ringmaster, right? I understand, although I guess maybe the fact that the incident was never reported to the police, maybe that's why he wanted to kill the ringmaster, to get that pepper out of the box. But then I don't know, but why that specific pepper bottle? There was an identical one in the kitchen, in the cafeteria. He's staying rather calm and collected. Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation? I don't really need to say a thing, do I? What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house. Well, that's true. I understand that Mr. Wright is trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of a murderer of all things? See, even a sliver of common sense makes it clear the accusation is ludicrous. But hey man, the culprit is a flying culprit, no footprints, no nothing, and Acro cannot walk apparently, so I wouldn't be surprised. She's right, way to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man. Phoenix is a poopy head. Who's saying that? See that, Mr. Phoenix Wright? If you're trying to drum up the support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. You just called them the peanut gallery in front of them? I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice. What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice? Oh, frick. Who would it be? Out of all the people, Mo, Ben, and Regina, who would the accomplice be? Obviously, he's not on very good terms with Regina, so we can cross her out. Mo, but I don't know. There's no way Mo is the accomplice either, so that just leaves Ben. Ben. But Ben's ring got stolen by Money the Monkey. Why would that be a thing if they were, you know, working together? I don't think he had an accomplice. Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice. Not this time, Von Karma. What? You're not going to sucker me into this one. What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright? There was no accomplice. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself. Order! What are you getting at? Way to keep them on their toes, Nick! Now I'm going to have to prove how it all fits together. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry. Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that? So I guess we're going with the theory that Acro is the actual culprit. I'm surprised they made it so obvious so early on. I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed. Alright, then let's do it. Mr. Phoenix Wright? If this witness is the killer, and this eyewitness account is all lies, right? Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingling? Outside? You know, because he was the one who committed the crime. There's no way he was anywhere but exactly right here. And the plaza, he was at the scene of the crime itself? You're right, though. The murder would have had to have met the victim. Yeah, what kind of question was that, Judge? Ow! Miss Von Karma, stop it! You will be quiet and refrain from striking people. Damn, finally, Judge! The eyewitness could not have possibly left the lodging house on his own. Not to mention what Mr. Phoenix Wright just said. There was no accomplice, remember? Yeah, you're right. You think I could get another chance? Wait just 1 minute. Wait, what? Don't forget about my proverbial whip as well. Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingling? Are we assuming that Acro was in his room? But then, how would he have killed him from above? And why would Mo say that he saw the culprit fly up? Was there no one in the outfit? Was it just a pole or something? But then Ben saw the culprit walk. Oh my god, I'm so confused. Maybe it wasn't the culprit, maybe it was the ringmaster? It was obviously here the entire time. That's Acro's room? Pretty simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can be only one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster. What? Are you nuts? What say you, Mr. Dingling? Come on. It's an interesting theory. Okay. That's it. Considering what you proposed is impossible, yes, that's it. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there's no way he could go to the scene or be the killer. You've got a point. It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That's true. Yeah. Mo said that he saw Max, didn't he? Invisible wires, dude. But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly. Do you mind if I ask you a question, Mr. Wright? What is it? I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume. How did he do it? That's the next course of this legal buffet. Be careful, Nick, if you mess up here. She's right, I can't mess up here. I've gotta give this one some serious thought. I'm sure that Acro killed the ringmaster, and he did it while he was in his room, no doubt about it. Time to enlighten us as to how Mr. Dingland committed the crime, Mr. Wright. Do I have any evidence? Invisible wires, a pole? I don't think I do. The bust? Well, we're gonna have to figure this one out in the next episode. So yeah, it looks like Acro is actually the culprit, just how I suspected all along. It's just after after meeting the guy and, you know, talking with him a little, I didn't want him to be the actual culprit. But yeah, it would make sense if he used some kind of invisible wires and like to make it seem like the culprit actually flew away, because no one ever saw the culprit directly from the front. It was always the back view, right? And the roses weren't there because I guess there was no need for them, and I guess the hat must have fallen accidentally when he was pulling the cloak up. Well, I do still think someone used the pepper on the scarf to get Bat killed. I still don't know who did that. I thought it was Regina, and that's why I thought it would be her this time around too. But I guess not. I guess not. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.